Yet, I couldn't shake the feeling that the space behind me was no longer the same as it had been before we stopped. A few miles later, I glanced toward the bathroom door. It was cracked open. I stared at it, my eyes tracing the thin, dark line where it met the frame. I remembered pushing it shut earlier, remembered the way it never stayed closed unless you pressed it just right. I told myself the RV had shifted on the road. That explanation was starting to feel thin. The highway stretched on, empty and dark. The headlights carved a narrow tunnel through the night. Then I noticed the mirror. The small interior mirror near the back of the RV, meant to help you see down the aisle, was tilted at a different angle. Not by much, just enough that it no longer reflected the sleeping area. I adjusted it with one finger, watching my own hand move in the glass. When I let go, it stayed where I'd set it. I didn't remember touching it before. My chest felt tight for a moment, like I had forgotten something important. I tried to take a slow breath. I told myself this was what happened when you drove too long at night. Your brain filled in gaps, created patterns that weren't there. Still, I checked to the rearview mirror again. The aisle was empty. The back of the RV sat quiet and still, lit only by the faint glow from the dashboard. Nothing moved, and yet I couldn't shake the feeling that the space behind me was no longer the same as it had been before we stopped. Not fuller, just rearranged. I didn't say it out loud. I didn't want to be the first one to turn a strange night into something worse. So I kept driving, and for the first time since we started the trip, I locked the door between the front seats and the rest of the RV. I told myself it was for the noise. I didn't believe that, but I did it anyway.